Which are the material steps for a business to be accomplished before crossing the border?
In our practical experience, and by way of simplification, the main steps are: find the right product, find the right market, find the right business partner, and then find the right legal means. For example, imagine to be a company, a producer of goods in a specific sector. Then imagine that this company, thanks to the support of its R&D division, developed a highly performing product, which here in Italy is already considered as an excellence product due to the know-how beyond the same, its special fitment for use, or also specific features of innovation, efficiency, sustainability, and cost effectiveness. So once you have the right product, then it's time to cross the border and find the new right market to approach. Obviously, the fundamental step here consists of the scouting of the right new market. Of course, if you are, let's assume, a producer of climbing, hiking products, you will not want to enter into the Maldivian market. But maybe you could have a look to the Colombian one, whose landscapes are nowadays becoming more attractive, also from a climbing and hiking perspective. Then, your next responsibility is to find the right foreign partner to improve your business. Reliable, experienced, well-rooted in the territory, with a strong business reputation and solid knowledge connection, both in the culture and in the business of the designated territory. Subsequently, when the big part of the work has been done, so you have found the right product, the right markets, and the right business partner, it's time to seek for legal advice in order to better understand which are the legal means which are more appropriate and best suits your export plans to cross the border.
Which are the more common contractual schemes to export products and promote a commercial business abroad?
The answer depends on the actual commercial strategy of the company. However, in the normal practice, the more common instruments, the more common contractual schemes to export products and promote your business abroad are the agency agreement and the distribution agreement. Both are means useful to enlarge a company's distribution network and export a brand in a new country. But of course, these two contractual instruments are different each other. Speaking about the differences between the agency agreement and the distribution agreement, we can say that on the one hand, agent acts on behalf of principal, while on the other hand, distributor acts as an independent contractor. The agent promotes the business according to the principal instructions, but does not directly sell the principal products. The agent only promotes the execution of sales contracts between principal and the final clients. Distributor directly acquires the product from the principal at a discounted price and then directly resells this product to the distributor's final customers. In the normal practice, principal, in order to assure a certain level of turnover coming from these sales, may want to include in the contract annual volume targets, minimum purchase volume, so that the distributors is obliged to continue to sell a certain level of products in order to retain exclusivity and effectiveness of the contract. In this case, if these targets volumes are not met, then a termination clause may be provided, or, for instance, a reduction in the exclusivity can be provided as well. In the agency agreement, ownership title and risk of loss on the product sold remain on the principal until finalization of the purchase. In the distribution agreement, ownership title and the risk of loss on the product sold are directly transferred from principal to distributors. And in this case, as principal, you may want to choose the best Incoterm according to the International Chamber of Commerce guidance. Concerning economic compensation, upon execution of the proposed sale contract, the agent will have the right to receive a commission, which is usually based on a percentage on the value of the purchase accomplished. Distributor, on the other side, does not earn commission at all, but directly pays for the products and then makes its margin on the resale price to the final customers. Speaking about consequences upon termination, upon termination of the agency agreement, the principal is bound to pay a severance indemnity in favor of the agent upon occurrence of the following requirements. Agent has procured customers or has remarkably developed business with the existing customers, and principal Steve receives substantial advantages from this business which is ongoing, and such indemnity is fair and equitable to the extent it covers the commission lost by the agent in reference to the ongoing sales with the customers still doing business with principal. So this is the rationale of the indemnity in favor of the agent. On the other side, concerning the distribution agreement, instead, there are no monetary consequences in terms of indemnity upon termination of the distribution agreement, provided, however, that contractual mechanisms are put in place in order to ensure, on one side, the processing of the orders already confirmed, and on the other side, payment by distributor of the price for the shipped products. In the normal practice, in order to avoid a possible risk of requalification of the distribution relationship, proper wording may be added to the contract in order to expressly exclude, on the one side, establishment of an employment or an agency relationship with the distributor. On the other side, in order to avoid implied or express authority powers of distributor toward the final customers, which mean that by this way the principal will be shielded against quality issues or fitness for use warranties toward the final customers.